Is it true that after that season, after we win the treble, you went and asked Sir Alex Ferguson if you could have a year off to celebrate?
Yeah, but with pay.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, okay, I tell that story all the time.
Yeah,
How on
what
earth
happened?
you can go and ask a gaffer can have a year off to continue to celebrate?
Yeah, I mean, what else there is to do in football after winning the treble? I mean, I was on such a high. It was ridiculous. I mean, Concorde was flying in back then. I remember we went on Concorde. I thought, this is the way to fly. I went to New York on Concorde. They got me up in the back in the days, they used to put you up in the pilot. I landed Concorde in New York.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what is there to achieve after this? There's nothing else, because everything else you do would be a failure or deemed as a failure. And of course, the following year, we won the Premier League. We went.
Right, I'm not letting you get on to the following year yet. What happened? Did you go to his office? What did he reply? What?
No,
Tell us what happened.
No, seriously, and that's a true thing. I went into the gaffer. I said, gaffer, what we doing? It's, after you win the treble, there's nothing to do. Can I have a year off from football and with pay, and then I come back the next year and rejoin the team? I mean,
what were you going to do for the whole year?
I'm surprised you've never been
honestly,
sacked.
I didn't. Honestly, I don't know what made me think that, because I just thought, what else is there to do? There's nothing else to do. What else what possible more can we possibly do as a team? Yeah, repeat it again. But if you don't repeat it, you're deemed as a failure.
So we do the treble.
Yeah.
We go on pre-season. All right, you've gone into the gaffer's office now and you want a year out. So then we go on tour.
Hang on, what's he said? What did Sir Alex actually say? Because he always talks about how he used to look into players' eyes and see if they had that desire, and if they didn't have it, they could go and stuff. And you've literally walked in and gone, I fancy a year off. We've done this.
Well, that was a fun moment. If ever a time you were going to ask the gaffer for anything, that was the time to go in and ask him, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't have anything to lose. He could tell me to F off, which is what he did. He said F off. You can go get lost. But it was kind of jokingly. But if he had said to be taking a year off, I would have taken it. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. But I thought, you know what? It worth a try. You know what I mean? Yeah. It worth a try. And
that's worth a try, yeah. That would have been great. Yeah, what if all 24 of us went in? Yeah. Gaff could do with a year off, to be fair. I want to go with Yorkie.
I'll go on Concorde.
So because I remember pre-season, the pre-season after, we go to, where did we go? We went to Australia, Hong Kong, wherever, China, Japan.
Everywhere.
And we play, who did we play? Was it Melbourne we played, or was it Sydney we played? One of the games.
I think it's Sydney. That was in Sydney.
Yeah. So we played the game in Sydney and we win the game 1-0. I think that might have been Jesper's first goal. Win the game 1-0. So we have a night out in Sydney.
Where are you going with this, Maisie?
I'm just no. This is where no. I won't mention all that bit. So the next day in training.
What bit, Maisie?
Oh, no. We'll stay. What Yorkie knows.
Stay on football.
Yeah. So we get up training the next day. Obviously, Yorkie's a little bit late coming down, but the gaffer didn't go on tour with us this pre-season. So Steve McLaren was there, and it was like a free-for-all. So Yorkie's...
why did Sir Alex not go? Sorry to interrupt.
I'm not sure. It was
he was getting from...
Was he getting knighted?
That's right.
Yeah, he was getting knighted. So he missed the tour. So we play the game, and the next day, so play the game. We have a night out. Next day, training, and those that played just did a warm down, and the rest of the lads did a little bit of running. So we're doing this warm down around this huge field, stopping, a few stretches, sit-ups, bit of this, bit of that. We get up and we continue jogging. So this happens 2-3 times. And then we continue. You turn round, he's fast asleep. He's fell asleep because he's absolutely either steaming, whatever he is, but he's fell asleep. And we all get up and we just leave him. And he's like, crashed out. So because of him, we all got our, we was going to have an afternoon off, but we didn't because of Yorkie. Back training, afternoon training, because of him, fast asleep, bladdered.
That's where you're talking about your horizontal attitude. Laid
That's
back.
I wasn't lettered. We were running around in circles. And, just after a late night, just running around in circles, stopping. So I just, we keep stopping every time. And of course, after a late night out, like we were, I ended up lying down and that was it. I was ready to sleep. That was all it was.
Well, you ended up in there because we stayed, the hotel where we stayed. Was it you, Butty, Teddy?
Star City. I remember it. I know exactly where.
Star City, yeah. Because all those professionals went to bed at 2:00 curfew, and you lot went into the nightclub.
Nah, we all was, Maisie. Everybody was up to, you know what I'm saying. Everybody was doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And some stay up later than some others, and that was it. I was one of the late ones coming in.
Dwight, I always ask people this. I've spoken to Wes about it. I've asked Maisie. I've spoken to a few other players. And from the outside, it has always appeared that like pre-season tour, you go to some sort of fairly glamorous location and it's a bit like a lad's holiday. And everyone always goes, no, it's really professional. It's really professional. What's your take on that?
I better stick with the boys, isn't it? They say it's all professional, then it is, isn't it? I mean,
I don't know if I'm as convinced by you as I am by others.
I mean, pre-season is pre-season. You gotta get prepared for the season, so you gotta do the right thing. Yeah, we didn't live it up at all, mate. We wasn't like that.
The gaffer always used to say you can have one night. That's it, one night, and that was the night out. But it was a good night.
It was a hell of a night.
Very professional night, I'm sure.
Oh, brilliant. I love it.